Alright, so how y'all doing, boys? Hope you're doing well. Now in today's video we are back, and this time not doing a molestia showcase. Instead we are going to be showing off the brand new Valentine's Day Brunhild skin, and my oh my, am I a fan of this skin. Honestly, Brunhild is definitely one of my favorite Ragnarok characters to have released, and she's definitely got some of the better skins. And although out of the two skins she's definitely better than the Sarah, I don't know why they gave the Sarah this kind of like femboy Valentine's Day Sarah. I don't know what they're doing, but definitely glad she got one. She didn't really need it, but that's alright. If you guys don't know what Brunhild does, her first card here inflicts detonate damage equal to 400% of attack on one enemy. The second card inflicts power strike damage equal to 475% of attack on one enemy. The ultimate here, which we do have 6/6, inflicts damage equal to 735% of attack on one enemy and restores the HP of all allies by 80% of damage dealt. And last but not least, the passive increases the hero's basic stats by 12% for every surviving ally, increase all stats of hero by 8% when an ally dies. And unfortunately this doesn't work in PvP, which, I mean, granted, with how well she still does work in PvP, at least last time I tried her out, she was still really good, so having this passive she would be really powerful. But I don't know why they give characters these kind of, you know, gameplay restricted passives, but it is what it is. Jumping over to the equipment here, we are rocking the attack crit set. If you were to use this Brunhild for Bird, which she's no longer the best team, but if you were to still use her, I would recommend giving her full crit chance rolls, which is what I've done here. But we have actually got I thought it was full attack, never mind. We do have a mixed set of attack and crit chance. We do still have the full attack one there, so we are going to be using that for this showcase. And then the cosmetics, which I did show before, not a crazy amount of investment in those either, but this is the team we're using today. I was going to do a Bird video, but I mean, hey, if you could PvP or Bird, I'm sure PvP is a whole bunch more interesting. Here we go, and our first opponent, a Margaret King team. I honestly really thought of running this Margaret alongside or should I say, this Brunhild alongside Margaret, which is what I did last time, but I don't know, just the fact that she does, you know, back in the day, that was pretty much the best team to run alongside. Let's see, although like nowadays, if there is a unit that has double single target cards, they are just so much better alongside Trader Melios. Like, it just works. Getting the 2-star power strike right off the bat, honestly, some nice damage. I think she's going to work a whole lot more as a support for Meliodas. I mean, she can still get some crazy good value, and those characters that have ultimates that also heal teams, especially in PvP, like, I don't know, they do end up being really good ultimates. Like, the Tarmiel ultimate is definitely one of the best ones in the game, and I do believe Skadi's ultimate, she might actually have the same ultimate as Tarmiel. I haven't really checked, but AoE ultimates heals, even although her ultimate is a single target ultimate, I don't know, it's still really good. Let's see here though, Goddess Liz coming to the front. That's like I want to deal with, but we're pretty much gonna have to. I think we go for this here. As long as, like, that's the thing with Meliodas as well, like, although it does take a long time to max out the second part of his passive, being the, like, defensive and the damage reduction, I don't know, like, it's 5 turns, and once you get that built up, like, he is pretty much unstoppable. And I mean, also the, like, whole stats buffs he gets throughout the turns, like, this man is still so powerful in PvP. A PvE god, that's for sure, and I'd honestly say the same for PvP. Putting the shield on from Liz, goddamn. I can't wait for the day that people stop using Goddess Liz. So good. Yeah, see though, we're tanking pretty well. He hasn't actually thrown up a Breath of Bless, I don't think. Yeah, definitely strange. Let's see, I feel like if I go like this, we should be able to break through the shield and we can kill off Margaret, which is really the only threat that's left. Goddess Liz, even though you can, like, sometimes ult cycle and just constantly have the reflector up, that's 6/6. Definitely a threatening ultimate, but I don't know, Gotha ultimate doesn't really do a crazy amount of damage, and besides, how many people have the Howling Gotha 6/6? But a fairly easy match. Let's jump on to the next one. And Brunhild is one of those characters where if you can actually manage to get the crit on the single target off, her crit multiplier is just so goddamn powerful. Let's see though, a very top heavy offensive team here. If we can get rid of Melee right off the bat, we should be good to go. Although Escanor and Margaret are still super strong characters, the Escanor nowadays I feel like has definitely, like, he is nowhere near as powerful as he used to be. Granted, I feel like a lot of that being the case is just due to the fact that his Holy Relic isn't the greatest. Like, I really do wish they had, like, held on to giving him his Holy Relic just to make it a little bit better, because, like, 30% decrease to defense stats in PvP, and like, it's another one of those things that doesn't work in all content. I don't know, it just seems like such a waste of potential. And if we ever do get any of the, like, you know, other versions of the one Escanor, they're gonna have the same Holy Relic, so we're kind of just stuck with it. But let's see, we can definitely get rid of the... I think I might go for Escanor instead, and we'll be able to kill Merlin off with the AoE card there. Like, I know it is definitely hard to showcase units and make them look insanely good alongside some of like these other newer meta teams, but like, or at least not even meta teams, just using units alongside King and Meliodas, it's hard to have other units look that good. But I mean, Brunhild's still playing her role. Like, most of these teams nowadays are just fully supporting the main unit. But let's see, we can easily get a double rank up off. I really hope he doesn't shield. Oh well, what can you do? I might actually try and kill Margaret this turn. Oh, but then he'll just shield again. Do we tank the Margaret ultimate? Actually, I think this is the play just for the showcase. We'll go 1, 2, and... oh, it'll proc revive anyways. Why not? We'll go for this. That way, hopefully, me having the ultimate on Merlin makes him go for Merlin, and then we can have the 3-star Brunhild card to throw into Margaret or Elizabeth there. We didn't... oh no, actually, I think we might have already proc revive. No, never mind. I lied to you. Let's see. There we go, and another Brunhild card. That's nice. Him having the Reflector would be kind of crucial, but I feel like with the 3-star Power Strike, like, Power Strike is definitely one of the strongest card effects in the game, and it's one unlike Detonate and unlike Amplify, which it doesn't take anything to get it going. Like, you can just throw out the card right off the bat, and it does really well. Let's see. I really hope Merlin doesn't kill here. Fingers crossed. I used the rank up afterwards. It's not even like that affects anything. Perfect. Okay, everyone survived. Let's see. Level 3 Power Strike. We could get a double crit on this as well. I didn't even think. Okay. Oh well. We have the block effect on us. I didn't even think about the fact that the rank up wouldn't actually work. And we didn't get any crits either. That is embarrassing to say the least. Come on, Brunhild. You can do better than that. Hey, who knows? Maybe I should be using Brunhild on like a full crit chance roll, even in PvP, but I mean, she's just not used enough in here to actually know the difference. Let's see, extra rank up, which is really nice. Gonna quickly check. One of the most important parts about this matchup is if the ARP has the Holy Relic, which is always a bummer. Let's see, we'll go W, and I might hold on to the melee cards just for now, just that way we can hold on to the rank ups for if we get any more. Yeah, just not doing enough damage to Terry. And like, I mean, pretty much going up against like a mono red team or the Barn team in general, the HP pool on all the characters is just so absurd that like majority of the game, like majority of the cast in the game will struggle to get rid of characters, especially Barn. Like, Margaret was made for the sole purpose of countering Barn, and even her ultimate 6/6 sometimes can still struggle to kill. And like, it's crazy because it's guaranteed crit as well. Like, you're pretty much always hitting max damage. Like, obviously the damage can slightly differ, but Barn is just absolutely insane. I'd still give him third best unit in the game, that's for sure. Let's see. We'll go 1, rank up the Meliodas, and I might just keep attacking the Terry for the time being. Once he gets up those counters, especially if we can get a couple stacks going, will be annoying. Let's see, hopefully Melly can actually get some crits on him. Yeah, look at that. I mean, it's also because Meliodas is like type effective. I mean, he's type effective against everything, but who knows? I'm also really surprised we didn't get the Light Type Festival for the next update. Obviously, if you guys have been keeping up with JP, you'd know we are getting a Diane. I think it's a red Diane from memory. It's like the one where she's in the green suit. Honestly, looks like a really cool character. Apparently really good for like the pretty much replacing the red Matrona role in like tanking and whatnot, but really excited to see how she actually plays out in most gameplay. Gosh, getting the proccing the defensive part of Melly's passive again using these 2 single target cards would be nice, but at the same time, I do want to have her alive just in case we can get the ultimate off. Yeah, no, she wouldn't have survived a second counter there, that's for sure. And then hopefully with this AoE we can double crit on Terry and just finish him off there. Please, Meliodas. Oh damn, no crits whatsoever. We do actually proc the Holy Relic File Author as well, so he'll go back to full HP. No, did we already proc it? I'm confused. That's alright, as long as Brunhild doesn't die here, we should be fine. But he removes the ultimate, forget that Terry has that. I'm also surprised they gave the Alt Drain card to the Valentine's Day MLS skill, but we still haven't got a new iteration of that card. Like, that card has been the way it's been since pretty much global release date now. Like, the Green Melon was, I think, the second unit we got on global, if I'm not mistaken, but yeah, no, I still find it crazy that we haven't got like a newer version, because like pretty much for the whole game's lifespan are like single target augment cards going to be used. But yeah, just like the multipliers, especially on the level 1, are a little bit funny. You think like, although new characters keep getting, you know, higher and higher stats and subsets, you think they would have given us a bit, or even like buff the old one, because I know they do that sometimes, just to, like, help out the older characters as well. But oh well, that's alright. So we do have 2 ultimates here. I definitely think he'd take out the Brunhild one before Gotha, that's for sure. Hasn't really been using many Barn cards at all. I mean, sometimes that's just the way it is when using Barn. Like, you don't get the right card RNG, and you're just like, you keep drawing the charge card for Arthur and like Nameless Dance cards, and like if you're using Twig on the front, you just get an abundance of his cards. It can definitely be a little bit annoying, that's for sure. Not looking too good here for us. If we could get a melee single target, that would be great. Whole bunch of AoEs. I'll still take it. Let's see, go for rank up and 1-2. Honestly reckon if we... Actually, surely we killed Twig on Terry here, right? We haven't got a crazy amount of buffs on us because they've kind of had time to wear off. 300,000. No gift effect on him either, so he won't be able to regenerate from this. I mean, hey, we're pretty close to killing. Let's see how much health he gets back after this. We do, of course, have the melee ultimate as well, alongside Gotha. I mean, this one's pretty much in the bag. Unfortunately, we didn't get to see the Brunhild ultimate. I definitely hope we can show that off at least once in this video, because sometimes, especially in like today's meta, it can be hard to get ultimates off, because half the time, like, most of the new ultimates just completely like either win you the game or decide who's winning the game. But throwing the ultimate off here for Assault Trader Meliodas, mind you. 4-6, what do we reckon? A nice 600,000 there. And another Barn team, damn. I feel like we pretty much never face Barn teams, and they are usually fairly long matches just due to that absurd HP pool. We are going to be going for the exact same strat though, just full send on Terry right off the bat. I might actually go ahead and save the Meliodas cards for the next turn though, just so that way we can rank up if we do get any other ones. We can, you know, exact same thing as we did last time. Yeah, no, if you guys do have any team suggestions, whether that's for the new Valentine's Day MLS skill or even video suggestions just in general, I do have to knuckle down on a couple of videos. I want to do like a box CC, like a just like general box account CC, like guide, and just like account grinding guide. I definitely want to do one on the bird, especially with the new Valentine's Day MLS skiller, and I still have yet to get out a deer floor 1, 2, and 3, guys, so definitely expect all those in the near future. Let's see though, can I rank up Meliodas? This is, I could imagine this guy also has the Holy Relic, yeah. That's alright, we'll go 1 and 2. Maximizes card draw, which is really nice, and definitely feel like we can proc the Holy Relic and Arthur there. Also keeps the melee passive going, which is really nice. That's one of the most important things, and wow, we almost managed to kill there. That is absurd. Like, I had no intention in my mind of killing Arthur on that turn. Jesus. We have 2 options. We can either get another stack on melee passive, or we can rush the Brunhild ultimate. Honestly, I think we'll rush the ultimate instead. 1, and I might go ahead. I might just chuck out Pumpkin Bombs for the time being. We can get the merger on the rank ups that way, and his Terry's really close to ultimate. Oh well, at least we don't have to worry about the Holy Relic anymore. Let's see. Gosh, he's still taking so much damage. And like, in no world there's like a HP defense, or even like a HP crit build worth it for Brunhild. Honestly, if you haven't built Brunhild this far into the game, like, she's honestly a great character and so good in like heaps of PvE content, but the fact that she's not the best in the bird anymore definitely puts her down a couple of notches. Like, if she is one of those characters that you do have though, she's also still really good in the deer raid as well, so you can definitely get some value out there. Barn's Heartcrusher card is just so absurd. Look at the damage she did to melee as well. Like, no unit can just like easily get away with versing the Barn team. That's right, we'll rank up, we'll double AoE with Meliodas, and hoping we can still bring this back. We've got the ultimate, which really helps. I mean, it'll pretty much guaranteed to lifesteal back to full. This man's lifesteal is so absurd. Like, I know power creep is something that happens in all games, but I really just can't see this man aging for a hot minute. Counter, of course, applying before the lifesteal does. That'll be another Terry counter, but after that we should go back to full HP. Jesus, Terry's doing damage with those counters as well. How many stacks? He's only got 2 stacks there. God damn. Do have the gold rank up as well, which is going to help our damage out. Can we kill though? It removes the gift effect, which doesn't really help him tanking anyways. It just actually increases max HP, so it does, but let's see. pretty much a waste of a card there. Oh, and I forgot he had the ult drain card. No. And then what, he does it to go through as well. Yeah, not looking too good for us. That's the thing, like I said in the previous one, if you get the bad card RNG with Barn, it is devastating, but if you get the good card RNG, it is just as powerful. I might go for, actually, yeah, why not? We'll just chuck that into Derry. The fact we got the Demonic Zone card there really saved us well, because on level 2, that also seals the ultimate. So technically 2 turns of ult restriction, which was the only reason why I didn't use the Dissolve card. Soldier's damage is alright. He's on HP defense set. If you haven't built Soldier as well, highly recommend. There's no real point running him in the front, and this match is going to get a little drawn out. Let's get on to the next one. Let's see our final opponent, a True Seeker Merlin. Damn, okay, we need it. Honestly, most of the time when going up against these teams, I would much rather kill a True Seeker Merlin first, because like, it's gotten to the point where people are like starting to compare her to goddesses. Like, the fact that she can just like do so much damage, and the fact that her passive is just so easy to get, like, just have to use 2 of her cards in a turn and you attack disable the whole team. Like, it's something that applies passively as well, so shields can't really stop it or anything like that. But goddamn, getting her out of the way. Is that a, oh, for some reason I thought he had Levi come to the front. Why can't I think of his name? That's unlike me. Gosh, Nanashi comes to the front. 2 extra buffs on Meliodas and rushes. Nah, surely not. Okay, yeah, it's Red Girth. That makes a little bit more sense. Stops me from rushing ultimate. Let's see. I might go 1, rank up the Meliodas and Witch Guy, just to get rid of cards. There's nothing really like too crazy you want to get rid of as of yet. Next kind of priority will probably be getting rid of that Detonate card, but let's see, what can we do? If he was to kill Merlin this turn as well, we'd get the Brun. Not like the Brunhild ultimate is going to save us or anything, but at 6/6, it could definitely put a dent in like pretty much any of his characters. And this is why the Red Go Through is still just as valid. Like, for those people that like summon on banners for like units that aren't even featured, like, you're most likely going to end up being like disappointed, because like the chance of getting just that one unit are so slim. And like, Halloween Go Through is still just viable. Granted, you don't get the passive, the attack building, and like in certain PvE contents that can be very important, especially in some of like these demonic beast battles. You know, you are lasting a crazy amount of turns, and having that maxed out does really help. But like in PvP, it's still just as viable. You know, you still have rank up. Like, that's the main thing, right? So I don't know. Don't go too harsh on yourself if you don't manage to pull Halloween Gotha. And I think that might just be everyone dead. Damn, Halloween Gotha's still tanking there. Real surprised. Gosh, the attack disable, we just pretty much haven't been able to do anything in this last match. Honestly, I'm going to give us another one. We're not ending on this. And final opponent, take 2A. Okay, I mean, if this is another... Did I read that? Was that 320 or 220? Oh, well, that's all right. We might actually, since we do have, if that is like what we're looking at before the 220,000 CC, I might go for this here. If we could just have Brunhild like crit almost, as you can see, like once she's type advantage and whatnot, she can do some really good damage. I know it was only one of them there. I might actually go ahead and do another video with her, just doing the burgers. I don't know, I feel like, although I definitely prefer to do PvP showcase on characters, even when they aren't PvP based, I feel like they can still be like some of the more fun videos. I don't know, I feel like we're cutting the unit a little short. Just keep in mind throughout this whole showcase that this is by no means the content she is meant for. She hasn't even got a passive. She's a human character, so I wonder when she'll get her Holy Relic, because none of the Ragnarok characters have actually gotten Holy Relics as of yet, so definitely excited for that day to eventually come. Let's see, I might just go ahead and waste you instead. Hold on to the melee card. Wait till they've got no shields, we'll get rid of them then. Look at that, 230, like, mana is just so absurd. I can't wait to have other units, and I still haven't seen any showcases with the new Yan. I've tried to keep away with it. I did click on a video and then I was like, oh damn, okay. I'll wait till it drops on global, have all my first impressions, but I did see the animation for the taunt, which looks sick. She's spinning around the hammer and whatnot, but other than that, who knows? And Brunhild just getting clapped up. God damn. I mean, at least you're cute, am I right? Okay, we're getting rid of Holy Mel. We are not tanking that ultimate to the face. But look at that, like 3 stacks of the second half Melly's passive and 6 stacks of the first half. Like, this man becomes near unkillable, and not a crazy amount of damage on Merlin, obviously, due to the damage reduction. There you go, double crits and still the same amount of damage. Let's see on the AoE here, though. Yeah, 320,000. I don't know. I'm so happy with how today's video went, that's for sure. There we go, and that just about does it for today's showcase. Really enjoyed this one. Really like the skin. I do hope that they start to give us more of like, I really wish they gave us these skins for gems. Like, I feel like there's going to be a skin that like a lot of character players are going to miss on, and especially, you know, if you're free to play, like you're not going to go ahead and buy a skin for Brunhild like this, but I don't know. I do really like the fact they gave these skins. Really hope, you know, they start to give more skins like this, but make them just a little bit more accessible, that's for sure. I was honestly hoping that they'd give these for Hawkshop, but that's never going to happen. But I mean, hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Please hit the like button and subscribe. Really means a lot to me, and I'll see you guys for some more Grand Cross content.